Okay, welcome to today's lesson. In this video, we're going to look at sine rule. Sine rule. Sine rule comes a lot in JAMB and WAEC exams, and it's very important to know it. So, what is sine rule? Sine rule is a rule used in trigonometry to find unknown angles and sides in a triangle, particularly in a non-right angled triangle. So, it is a rule used in trigonometry, very important. Where is this rule used? It is used in trigonometry. And what is it used for? It is used to find unknown angles and unknown sides in a triangle. So it's a rule used in trigonometry. You can use it to find unknown angles and unknown sides in a triangle, particularly in a non-right angled triangle. So we use it to find unknown angles and the sides in a triangle, particularly a non-right angle triangle. So this rule, sine rule, applies basically in a non-right angle triangle. So again, sine rule is a rule used in trigonometry. You should know what trigonometry is. The mathematical study of triangles. It's a branch of mathematics that deals with the studies of triangle. So it is a rule used in trigonometry to find unknown angles and sides in a triangle, particularly in a non-right angled triangle. So this is what sine rule states. A all over sine A is equal to B all over sine B is equal to C all over sine C. This is sine rule. Again, sine rule is a rule used in trigonometry to find unknown angles and sides in a triangle, particularly in a non-right angled triangle. So this is a non-right angled triangle. This is A, angle A. This is C, angle C, and this is B, angle B. So the side facing this B is where you have your small b, which is here. The side facing C is the small c, which is here. Then the side facing A is your small a, which is the A we have here. So this is what sine rule is all about. And if you look at this angle, this triangle, this is a non-right angled triangle. So this is a non-right angled triangle. A right angled triangle is like this. It's the one that is inclined to 90 degrees. You must have this box for it to be a right angled triangle. So this rule applies to a non-right angled triangle. So the rule is A all over sine A is equal to B all over sine B is equal to C all over sine C. So let's look at an example to explain this. So here is a question. In triangle ABC, B is equal to 39 degrees, C is equal to 82 degrees, A is equal to 6.73 centimeters. Find C. So the first thing you want to do is to draw out the triangle ABC. Is to draw out this triangle because the question says in triangle ABC. So we'll draw out a triangle, name here A, name here B, and name here C. You get B is equal to 39 degrees. B, this angle here, 39 degrees, and this is the 39 they've written here. Then C is equal to 82 degrees. The angle facing C, this is the angle 82 degrees, and this is what we have here. A is equal to 6.73 centimeters. So this is A. Here we have our angle A, and the side facing A is 6.73 centimeters. That's your small a, and that is what is given here. Then the question says find C. So C is for the side. This is C. This is angle C. The small c we are looking for is the side, which is the side facing this what? This C. So this is what we're asked to look for. How do we solve this? If you go back to where we came from, sine rule is a rule used in trigonometry to find unknown angles and sides in a triangle, particularly in a non-right angle triangle. So we're asked to look for the side of this triangle we're looking at, which is C, the side. So what we'll do is to is to use the part that is given to us. So I have here to be A and the side is given. I have here to be C, the angle is 82 degrees and the side is not given. So the first thing I want to do is to look for this angle. Is to look for the angle here. And how do I look for the angle here? Remember, the sum of angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Sum of angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. If you add 39 plus 82 plus what is here, it should be equal to 180. So since we have 39 and 82, what I will do is to add them together. So 39 plus 82 will give me what? I'll bring in my calculator and punch that. 39 plus 82 is equal to 121. So this will be equal to 180 minus 121, and that will be equal to what? So 180 minus 121 is equal to 59. So my angle A is equal to 59. So what did I do here? What I did here was just to look for this angle, knowing fully well that the sum of angles in a triangle is equal to 180. So this will be equal to 180 minus 39 minus 82. That will give us this angle A. So now I have angle A, I have the side of A. I have angle C, but I don't have the side of C. How do I find this out? We would use the sine rule. And sine rule says that A all over sine A is equal to C all over sine C. A all over sine A is equal to C all over sine C. So my A in this question is, my small a is the side facing A, and it is 6.73. So that will be 6.73 over sine A. Sine A, my angle A is 59. So over sine 59 equal to, my small c is the side facing C, which is what I'm looking for. So I'll put that as C over sine C. My sine C is what? Is 82. So over sine 82. So having done that, the next thing is to look for the values of this sine. So this will be 6.73, which is what I have here, 6.73 over. So sine 59 is what? So I'll bring my calculator and press sine 59. So sine 59 is equal to 0.5716. So approximately 0.572. And this is what I have here, 0.572 is equal to C, which is my small c that I have here, over sine 82. Sine 82 will give me 0.9903. So I'll press that. Sine 82. Sine 82 is equal to 0.99026. So approximately 0.9903. And that is what I have here. 0.9903. That's my sine 82. So having done that, what do I need to do next? What I will do next is to cross multiply. Cross multiply this expression. C will multiply this. 6.73 will multiply this number. So C times 0.8572 will be equal to 0.8572 C is equal to, this will multiply this. So this will be 6.73 times 0.0. So this will be 6.73 times 0.9903. So if I multiply that, 0.93 times 0.9903 will be equal to what? So I'll bring out my calculator and punch that. 6.73 times 0.9903 is equal to 6.6647. So approximately 6.6647. And this is what I have here, 6.6647. So 6.73 times 0.9903 is equal to 6.6647. So this is the number that I have. So it's like now that 0.572c is equal to 6647. So what I would do is to divide both sides by the coefficient of the c. Divide this number by the coefficient of this c, which is 0.572. So my c will be equal to 6.6647 divided by 0.8572. So if I divide this with my calculator, I'm going to have 7.775 centimeters. So my C is equal to 7.775 centimeters, and that is approximately 7.78 centimeters. So my C here will be equal to 7.78 centimeters. This is very easy, right? So let's look at another example to illustrate this more better. So I have this question. In triangle ABC, A is equal to 40 degrees, B is equal to 60 degrees, and B is equal to 6.73. Find A. So what I will do is to draw out the triangle. I'll draw out my triangle. So this is my triangle. I have, let me name it here to be A, and the angle is what? 40 degrees, right? 40 degrees. Then I have here to be B, and the angle is what? 60 degrees, right? So here is 60 degrees. Then here will be my C. It is not given. Then my small b is the side facing B, and it is 6.73 centimeters, right? So how do I get, what am I asked to look for? Find A. So I am to look for this part A and to look for here. So how do I get this angle C? Well, to look for the angle C is quite easy. Sum of angles in a triangle is equal to 180. So that will be 180 minus 60 plus 40. So I'm going to add this 60 and the 40 together. So 180 minus 60 plus 40 will give me 100. So 180 minus 100 will be equal to 80. So my angle C is equal to 80 degrees. But this is not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is A, right? So according to sine rule, I'll put the sine rule here. Sine rule. I have A, 40 degrees. The side of A is what I'm looking for. I have B, the angle is 60 degrees, and I have the side. So A and B will work. So the sine rule I'm going to use is A all over sine A is equal to B all over sine B. And you should know the reason why I'm using this, because angle A is given, and small a is what I'm looking for. Angle B is given, and the side is also given. So that's why I'm using this. So my A is what I'm looking for. So that will be A over my sine A is, my angle A is 40 degrees, right? So that will be sine 40 degrees. Sine 40 is equal to, my B is 6.73. 6.73 over my sine B is angle B, which is 60 degrees. So this will be sine 60, right? So having done this, the next thing is to look for the values of these numbers of sine 40 and sine 60. So this will be, let me take it to this side. So this will be A all over sine 40 is what? So I'll bring out my calculator and press sine 40. Sine 40. Sine 40 is equal to 0.64278. So that's approximately 0.6428. 0.6428 is equal to 6.73, which is this 6.73 that I have here, over sine 60 is what? So I'll bring out my calculator again and press sine 60. Sine 60. So sine 60 is, I'll press this to convert it to decimal, is 0.8660. 0.8660. So this is what I've got. The next thing I will do is to cross multiply. So if I cross multiply this expression, a times 0.8660 will be equal to 0.8660a is equal to 0.6428 times this will be what? So I have 0.6428 times 6.73. So this will be 0.8660a is equal to 0.6428 times 0.6428 times 6.73 is what? I'll bring out my calculator and punch that. 0.6428 times 6.73, that will be equal to 4.3260. So that will be 4.3260. So the next thing I will do is to divide both sides of the equation by the coefficient of a, which is 0.860. So my a will be equal to 4.3260 divided by 0.8660. So this will be what? 4.3260 divided by 0.8660. That will be equal to, I'll punch this to convert it to decimal. So that will be equal to 4.9953. So my a will be equal to 4.9953. My length here is in two decimal places, so I will convert this to two decimal places. I will approximate it in two decimal places. So this will be approximately 4.995 or approximately 5.00 centimeters. So you can leave your answer like this, you can also leave your answer like this. So this is to two decimal places and this is to three decimal places. So sine rule actually is very simple, very easy. You just have to know the rule, know what it means. Sine rule, like I said, is a rule used in trigonometry to find unknown angles and sides in a triangle. So you use it to find unknown angles and use it to find the sides of a triangle, particularly in a non-right angle triangle. So what we did here was to look for the sides. We looked for the side here. We also looked for the side here. So in our next lesson, we're going to look for angles. When the angle is not given, how do we look for it?